I'm Car Lady Lisa with Achilles Mazda. Today we're going to take a look at the all-new 2016 CX-3. I know you've been waiting for it. You want some more content on this wicked little car. So today we're going to check out two of the three models that are available, and we're going to compare the 2016 CX-3 GS and GT models. I'm going to do a little voiceover of my video because it's really windy out today. So I'm going to get started, show you a few things, and I hope you enjoy. Here we have a CX-3 GT model finished in your snowflake white pearl, right beside our wonderful GS model finished in dynamic blue. I'm so glad they brought back the bright blues. Under the hood of both of these cars, all trim levels have the same engine. We have a very nicely laid out engine that's easy to work on, very clean looking, and it's our beautiful Sky Active engine, the same one that's in the Mazda 3, right down to the gearing ratios on the transmission. Main difference is you get maximum torque at a lower RPM. So this one gives you 146 at 2800 RPM, whereas the Mazda 3 is a little bit higher. And the difference between the horsepower, 146 versus 155, is the advanced exhaust header didn't quite fit under the hood of that guy, so they had to redesign it a little to make it all work. It's a fantastic driving car, and it looks good too. Our headlight on the GS model is our projection beam with just your regular halogen daytime running light. We don't have fog lights, but you can barely notice because that's your turn signal nicely integrated in there. We have a great looking 16-inch alloy wheel, very nice design. We also have some really nice turn signals, same design that's on our CX-5s. It looks very nice. And on the back, we just have our regular taillights. When it gets dark, it's just so bright out lately, but when it gets dark, I'm going to show you what these look like at nighttime for sure. We have a beautiful dual exhaust that also serves a function, so it helps your engine breathe better. It's not just for good looks. But that taillight looks great. Overall design is like feel of an SUV, but it drives more like a car. It's pretty amazing how they made this car look big, but it's actually not. It baffles me. But it looks great in this dynamic blue. As I said, I'm so happy they brought back the bright colors because a lot of people were missing them. So if you're looking for a fun car, there you go. Here we have our GT model. So as always, on our GT models, you get a few extra things like the LED headlights, which are their signature headlights. You have LED fog lights, and please do excuse the dirt on this car. I didn't have time to wash it. We have a 17-inch alloy wheel with a unique look to it. I think it's really cool, and it goes really well with that little bit of trim on the bottom of the door there. We have an intelligent key system as part of our GT models so that you don't have to take your key out of your pocket or your purse. You just leave it in there to lock and unlock. The rear tail lights will also have a signature look to them. As I said, when it gets dark, I'll show you. Both have the shark fin antenna up there. And it looks pretty sharp in white and black too. It looks really sharp. You can see, like, from the exterior, it really doesn't look a whole lot different. It's just basically the wheels. At nighttime, we'll see how that differs with the headlamps. But just minor details. I think it'd be very hard to choose because they look so similar. And they both have a really nice looking wheel. This is one part of Mazda's design that I really like. That trim piece is not just attached on the top. It actually hooks around the door and covers all of that area, so that durable trim will make this car last you. We are in the GS model cabin. It has some really great styling accents. So this model here is a GS with a luxury package. It's the only basically the only option for the mid trim, and you can either get it in all-wheel drive or front-wheel drive. That's basically how easy it is to get this car. So I'm just gonna fire it up here. It has a lot of similar styling cues to the Mazda 3, so that's why when I say this car is kind of like a mesh between the CX-5 and the Mazda 3, just because it takes a lot of that styling. Although it's on a different platform, it even shares the same engine as the Mazda 3, that 2-liter that's in there. But it is built on the Mazda 2 platform. So there we have our fuel economy gauge, and then over here your digital tach and your mileage, and of course your central odometer, speedometer. Steering wheel controls, very nicely laid out. So some of your options in this car, the GS model offers you the auto headlights, your rain sensing wipers. It has, these accents are part of this model, as well as this kind of leather insert here. The red styling cues, your leatherette trimmed upholstery, and I'll give you a better look at that in a second. And we also have our sunroof comes into play on this model. I wanted to show you guys even the GX model, but they haven't come in yet because this vehicle is just so new. So as soon as one comes available, I will add it to my channel. And this looks funky, like it's making this weird effect because it's just because I'm recording it, but it doesn't do anything funky like that in person. There's no waves or weird look to it. But that's the Mazda Connect system, which is our great, easy to use audio system. And you can get nav on this model, but you just have to purchase the navigation card. It's $425 here in Canada. On the center console, we also have our heated seats. That's where they come into play. And, you know, CD player if you want to kick it old school. USB ports. This is where your nav card would go in. Auxiliary. Down here, sport mode to make it a little more super fun. Your HMI commander. And chocolate milk holder. Leather wrapped steering wheel is part of this car here. Minor detail, but they added this little like flap you can put things in. It's pretty amazing. Oh, there's my phone. And we have a sunglass holder in this guy here. All your map lights. There's even a light at the back on the roof up there. And this is basically what it feels like when you're sitting in the 2016 CX-3. It's a very comfortable interior. And good news, guys. So I was reading the accessory guide. I didn't think they would have one because I wasn't sure if they were gonna just make one, but it looks like they are gonna make you a center armrest. It's not available yet, but it is on the accessory list. So keep an eye out for that, because if they make it, you can get it, and then then everybody's problems will be solved with the armrest. So it'll be fantastic. So I'll let you know when the armrests become available for this car. So that's in the front seat. This is what you're looking at for the GS model. CX-3. Let me pause you here and we'll go to the back seat. Okay, so the big thing in this car here is legroom. This seat is adjusted to where I would sit, and I am 5'4", so being relatively short, you can do this car like in terms of space. If you're a little tall, it might be a little squishy for you, but I'm actually really comfortable back here, and it's very nice and cushiony. You have these really cool looking headrests that you can put up or down, and then just the nice piping in the seats give it like a unique look, make it look more sporty. And our back window, gosh, it's windy today. So yeah, so this is me in the back seat of the 2016 CX-3. It's very cozy back here if you've got, you know, passengers on occasion, or like my son is 8, he could do fine back here. If you've got kids and strollers, or you do like activities with like hockey bags, you can do it, but you'll have to maybe fold down a seat. Might be a little tight, but lots of room here and headroom at the front makes it feel more open than the Mazda 3 because you're up a little higher. I'm sitting a little higher than I would in the Mazda 3, which makes it a fantastic comfy vehicle. So next up is the GT model. I'll show you how the features differ in that guy over there. So in the cabin of the GT model, it's relatively the same design cues. Main difference, of course, when you fire it up is you get Mazda's active driving display. Oh, CX-3. Hello. So what this does is, of course, your speed's there, but if you're navigating to a route, it'll show you your turn-by-turn navigation prompts right in the screen. When you're setting your cruise control, it shows up there as well. It's a handy feature if you do a lot of traveling or you just want something a little cool like that. Here we have our central tachometer and our digital speed, and it can easily be changed to miles per hour, kilometers per hour right here. Steering wheel, leather, same dealy. But you notice your accents here, so this is a little more muted. We have suede inserts. Ooh, fancy, fancy. So suede and real leather. So this is Mazda's genuine leather perforated with suede inserts, which should make it pretty cozy, I'd say, you know, not too hot there. And very nice quality, you know, your red stitching. Mazda's known for. A lot of their cars have the red stitching. Our Mazda Connect system's exactly the same. This is the same here. Main difference is we have auto climate control. So you select auto, and we're gonna turn this on, and then it'll regulate our temperature here. So this is whatever temperature, and just like a thermostat, it's gonna maintain that temperature in the cabin for us. So it's just a single auto setting, but it's auto climate control. It's a fantastic feature. See here, little details, and again, this is all the same right there. Fun things is you have paddle shifters. Boom, boom, right there. So you can gear up and gear down, make driving a little more fun. We also have the fog lights come standard on this model, but they are an option. You can add them to any model. They're a genuine Mazda accessory. And there's also things that you don't see. This is just a GT model without a tech package. So we are missing a few things here that are contained in the technology package, like the high beam control, the lane departure warning, the blind spot monitoring, and there's a few other things in there. I'll list them for you. It's not ringing a bell right now. So I'll get you the details on that technology package. So basically, when you go up to the GT model, you get auto climate control, a real leather seating surfaces. You already have all-wheel drive. You have the option of the technology package. You have larger wheels. You have the navigation comes standard. We have intelligent key system, paddle shifters, active driving display. What else we got in this guy? Oh, Bose audio, hello. Yeah, upgraded sound system. So with the upgraded sound system in the GT model, the trunk has this really cool like lid thing. You know what? Hold on. So this is the trunk lid thing that I'm talking about. Watch me struggle here. It's hard to do with one hand, but you have the Bose audio speaker in there, so it needs a little more clearance. So the main difference is you can't move the shelf down as you can in the GS and the GX models. So this shelf here in the GS model is lowered, so you get a little more height. So see that there? And you can put it on top to give you that little hidden cubby. And watch me struggle a little here. There we go. And now there we have instant cubbies so you can hide all your diamonds and jewelry. Perfect. Now that you've seen the trunk, you can see on a day-to-day basis, groceries and stuff will fit in there no problem. I really like that hidden space. It'd be an awesome place to hide all your, cleaning stuff or all those darn grocery bags that you got lying around. So I think that's really cool. No, you cannot fit a Car Lady Lisa in there. Lori tried to shove me in the one in the showroom. Didn't work out. I really like this car. I wish I had the GX model to show you because it comes with some fantastic standard equipment like the backup camera and the Mazda Connect system, cruise control, audio controls, your Bluetooth, traction control, and a tire pressure monitoring system, which helps make it a little safer. And our system works on wheel spin, not valve stem sensors, so you won't have any trouble when come winter time when you need to put your winters on. It'll still work just as effectively. So that is a fantastic system that Mazda's developed. Also, you get a great driving car with everything that you need. So as soon as the GX model comes in, you're darn tootin', I'm going to show you what it looks like because I'm excited too. I'd love to see these cars as they go out. I'm going to take videos of them all cleaned up, and I'd love to see some accessories. Whenever Mazda gets some accessories to us, that'd be great. We do have a few available, but it's so new that it's just not even here yet. Thank you so much for watching and checking out the 2016 CX-3 with me. I've got more great stuff coming up. So stay tuned. Follow me on Instagram, Car Lady Lisa. Just Google it. It'll all come up. Twitter, I got that too. Twitter's pretty awesome. And of course, stay tuned and keep watching. You're awesome. Thank you. I'm Car Lady Lisa with Achilles Mazda.